Chapter 5 discusses the importance of understanding the trauma experienced by victims of harassment when communicating with them, particularly in the confined maritime labor environment. We recommend that those seeking a deeper understanding study this chapter after reviewing the content through Chapter 3. We also encourage you to refer to the supplementary materials for information about the captions displayed in the video. Trauma-informed care and how to properly support victims and witnesses and protect yourself. Ways to support victims can be divided into counseling by medical experts and other professionals, and trauma-informed care by those in the workplace, both of which are important. Number 1. Counseling. If a victim shows reactions or symptoms due to specific trauma, it is necessary to entrust the care to a specialist as a trauma-specific response. On the other hand, the perpetrator may not be aware of the impact on the victim because they believe there is no malicious intent in their words or behavior. In such cases, it may be necessary for the company to instruct the perpetrator to seek counseling. Number 2. Trauma-informed care by surrounding personnel. A bullying, harassment incident on an isolated board ship may lead the victim to the worst-case scenario due to the isolation and insecurity on board, if the victim does not receive prompt support from others. Therefore, when shipping company personnel are consulted or contacted by a victim regarding a bullying or harassment incident on board ship, they should first consider measures to separate the victim and the alleged perpetrator by disembarking the perpetrator as soon as possible, for example. How to perceive its impact, deal with it appropriately, and prevent secondary traumatization with the knowledge of the 4 R's of trauma. The following information is about how to apply them in shipboard conversations and meetings. What are the possible education methods for these 4 R's in maritime labor, specifically at shipping company, shipboard meetings and other occasions? Realization. Recognize. Responds. In the case of excessive behavior, it may also be appropriate to recommend that the victim see a specialist. As a specific example, when a colleague on board ship becomes oversensitive than ever before, other seafarers may be able to ask the colleague, "What's wrong?" if they have above knowledge. If a young seafarer is carelessly in the vicinity of a line that is at risk of breaking, these knowledge will enable the manager to bring the seafarer back calmly, rather than repeatedly shout in anger. Resist re-traumatization.